Peace and abundant, amazing, great rise to you, beautiful, amazing people. How y'all feeling today? What's going? Are we resting well within self? Are we clearing our energy? Are we recovering well within self? This is where we at today. 11. New vibe, baby. New vibe, new vibe, new vibe. What's going on? Let me grab my bell because we want to clear out some energy. We are abundantly overflowing with great, good energy now. We are limitless energy, and anything that tried to come against our energy, oh, baby. Let me tell y'all. Let's ring the bell. Peace to the divine ones. Peace to the gods. Peace to whatever you choose to resonate with. What's going on, baby? Welcome to the Moonchild Show. It's your girl, Shug. I had to get out and step out in nature for a little bit because right now, truth be told, me and my young son, who's 12, we are recovering well now and regenerating well now from sex magic, hoodoo, voodoo, anything that was earthly. So it's taking, sometimes it takes a little bit time when, there's too many energies in the space. So right now, Most High just wanted me to put out some good energy. Let me go grab my water real quick. And my honey, My guides have been guiding me to do some amazing things, and I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm really excited, y'all. I had to remember who's the F I am. You know what I'm saying? 1:44 on the clock. Sips water. But let me tell you something. Most High said, stop playing 155 on our top. What you mean by that, Most High? Why you say stop playing on our top? Most High said it's so very imperative now for everyone to stop playing on our top. Because we know who we are. We know we are very attractive beings. And let me tell you something. Anybody rolling around a BMW or whatever have you, and they trying to siphon your energy, Most High Source said, this nakotora sare tora. So whatever they do, that's on them. I had to be okay with being my natural divine self. Even when there's people trying to project fears towards me or trying to utilize technology to try to do some zombie crap to my child, I rebuke it in the name of the Most High because you know what? I realized that I am in control of my own destiny and my own emotions and my own love and my own peace. I created, I recreated, And what I had to realize, y'all, and if my shuffling is bothering you, please forgive me. You might need to get off if you're oversensitive because I really don't have too many filters left to offer people's egos. My energy just naturally flows. And sometimes my energy, because of the energy that I flow with, sometimes tends to have a bit of a potty mouth, but yet I am still a classy, beautiful, amazing, divine soul within myself. You know what I'm saying? But anybody that judges you, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. These cards is popping out. Healing. We're all healing at our own. Thank you, Spirit. The elements of fire is popping out. Thank you, Source. Clear my energy, clear my space. I clear my energy, I clear my space. See what I'm saying? 43:44 on the clock. I clear my energy, I clear my space. I clear my energy, I clear my space. I declare and decree. I clear my energy, I clear my space. I declare and decree. I am amazing. Anyone that is utilizing my energy without adding value, I call it all back across all universal multi-dimensions, kingdoms, realms, and space of time. And I leave you all with what is yours. Your fate is now yours, said Most High Source, because you know why? Ancestors put us on game to what you guys were doing, and you know what? Rebirth is coming. We're not the ones being reborn. If anything, we're going to be reborn back into our bodies, into our divine God selves, Most High Source says. Receive it, Ashe. I'm grateful, though. But, as these cards is flying, 4:44 on the clock, I'm telling you right now, there's a vision coming through. And I'm not always sure what Most High want, but I'm telling you, I'm excited because this is my birthday month, And Most High Source says, hey, they tried to get you down before you could recreate yourself. Most High Source said, that is a non-cipher. You ain't siphoning unless you paying. You know what I'm saying? My body is like a spiritual ATM. You got to put it back. You can't just take it. Most High Source is coming back for my wealth. All of my ancestors are coming back for my wealth. And anybody that is afraid of what I'm into, then that's on you. But I know that the Most High has told me that there's a lot of things that work well with me. You know, I'm grateful for my divine source and creator that loves me well, that doesn't try to put me in a state of fear. Fear is not a healthy way of living and being, Most High Source says. So let me tell you something. When I popped out and stepped out with my black short dress on, tattoos hanging from the tattoos being, shown out there in the light, I had eyes looking upon me, 555 passed on the clock. They were looking like, dang, is that confidence walking? You know, I be having their partners looking at all this divine essence, because you know why? They see God. Anytime somebody see God in you when you walking down the street, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes because of my upbringing or the things that I've gone through or the things that I might have healed from may try to make people think that I'm a little hard, I'm a little raspy, I'm this, that, and the third. Nah, baby. I'm back into myself because y'all can no longer manipulate and mind fuck me with your fuckery and your bullshit. Because now I banish, block, cancel, rebuke, and refuse all things that attempted to play games on me, that attempted to do sex, magic, and rituals in my energy. I rebuke you because you know why? I am now taking all my power and my energy back, and I am transmuting it back into something greater, a greater capacity for me to love myself even bigger and greater, as well as to love those who love me well and right. Ain't no sucker in me, ain't never been. But I had a lot of suckers around me, so I had to clear my space and ask Most High God and my Aunt 7-11 o'clock and my dragon family to burn down some of these snakes and burn the poison off our auras so that we can see which way to move quickly. Sometimes certain spaces are not good for us, you know? Sips honey and water. But Most High Source said, family don't do magic on each other. People who love you don't do magic on you. People who love you don't do rituals on you. People who love you ain't trying to force your narrative and your reality. We choose what we want because we know our worth and our value. And my thing is like this. If the only way you could love me is because of what I have in my pocket, you are not worthy of being even in my space. You know, love it's a very rare thing, you know, to attract and have love that genuinely, authentically wants to love you, for you. Not for your money, not for what you have, you know, but for you. And some people who are shallow, who do not have the capacity to love because we have the greatest capacity to love, when they meet us, they don't understand our power. And then what they try to do is they try to lower our frequency. Thank you, Spirit. Clear the resistance. Anything that's in resistance to my energy and the divine within me, clear it out, please, and thank you. But I woke up with an amazing feeling because Most High said, yes, baby, it's time to get back in your space. Anything that's in my energy source, remove it, please, and thank you. But I had to realize that, you know what? No, I'm not getting angry with y'all niggas no more. And when I say niggas, I mean you ignorant ones. I'm not getting mad at what y'all do. You know why? Because, see, I don't walk in a group. See, Lilith. There's a lot of gods that like to work well with me, that flow well with me, especially when I go out in nature. I get a lot of messages, you know? But I'm a honeybee. I attract honeys. I attract good butterflies. You know what I'm saying? I attract beautiful bees into my space. You know? I attract beautiful things. But you know what? What I realized is that when there's certain energy in our space, the only card that wanted to come out of my goddess deck was the Lilith deck. So I'm going to leave it right there. But a lot of people like to say that what we do is demonic. Nah, nigga. Ignorant one. What y'all do is demonic. Because I don't go out to hurt anyone. But anyone that's hurt me, oh, thank you for my ancestors who cover me and protect me and go back and retrieve everything that was siphoned from me, when people knew that they played in my energy. Listen, you're going to cut them checks without having to manipulate me into fear, okay? Said my creator. Clear the energy source. Everyone thinks that it's okay to play on people's energetic frequency and tops, and that's not okay. That is a crime. Urzuli Danta is still here. She's cutting cords, etheric cords, energetic cords. Thank you for good lifelines, Most High God. Lifelines that come with great intentions, but there's a lot of rumbling in the skies. I did a video. I'm going to either put it out today or tomorrow. I'm going to discern and see when Most High wants me to put it out. You know? But baby, let me tell you something. The energy out here is so amazing if we work well with it. Storms. Oya. Oya is out. Why are you out, Oya? They said there's so many people trying to come into your space, but I have to create storms in their life to stop them from coming into your energetic frequency. You know, and a lot of people know that they can no longer come into our energy. They can't tap into our energy anymore. Not even our freaking broken ass kids and children and partners and whatever else they're connected to. Most High Source said that is over. Last night I cried some tears a little bit because, you know, they were part of joy and also clearing at the same time. Removing masks. Because, you know, I'm a survivor of so many things. I survived so much. I had to say, wait a minute, God, Most High than me. What is in you that makes me so great? What is it in you that makes me so amazing? What is it in you that keeps me so awesome, that makes people think that it's okay to keep trying to manifest off of me when we should be doing it together? Y'all ain't got to finesse me to work with me. Speak to me straight up. Don't do no freaking subs, because I read that shit. Y'all know I'm from Queens. Queen. Represent LI at the same time. I say I'm from Queens because that's where I got my best love in at. You know? Long Island didn't do too much for me. I learned some lessons there, but there was a lot of hating bitches in Long Island. Peace, hell, and light to the good ones, though. There was a lot of hating niggas, a lot of hating bees up in Long Island. But Queens got the money. Queens, I had fun in. Queens for Queens, you know? But I had to be grateful and stay grateful for who I am because, you know, as I'm pulling these cards for you guys, Most High is like, listen, baby, don't worry about where the wealth is coming from. I am making you wealthy now. Don't worry about where everything is coming from. I am going to keep you well housed now. You have my gift in your hand. And sometimes when we are a gift and Most High has us striving to protect the gift, it can be scary sometimes. It can be. If we allow the fear to overtake us, you know? But I overcame a lot of fear, you know? Sip my water. I overcame too much to be scared of a fuck nigga. Excuse my language if that bothers you, but that's the truth. And when I say F dudes or whatever people want to call them, I don't even know the name to give you right now, because right now it's just what it is. My authentic self is just popping on and popping out and popping off 13 on the clock. But what we're not going to do is play with anymore with me. These are my boundaries, my rules, my laws, my life, my body between me and Divine Source and Creator, my Prime Source and Creator. So if you want to be respected, you will respect me now. If you want to receive love, you will gift me and show value to me now. You know? And that is what my Divine Source and Creator is saying through me. My higher self. A lot of people like to say, oh, you're full of ego. No, I have trained my ego to teach me to love me well. I have trained my ego to teach me how to love me well. Take that. Take all of that, baby. Receive that. That is power. Anything else, Most High Source? And now I got to go to my mermaid family. Now, shout out to all the beautiful ones, you know, that's out there in nature right now, getting it. 1411, I had to go and get me some of that sun, too. But I realized that I'm already the sun, so I just call the sun into my soul and say thank you for the sun that consistently keeps me recharged everywhere I am. For everywhere I am the sun, and for everywhere I am, the sun recharges me. Ashe, and so it is. I know we all got a lot of lessons that we're overcoming. I'm hearing a lot of... sound like some space engines in the sky. Like, ooh. That's what it sounds like. Any of y'all hearing that? But I'm going to tell y'all this. Never, ever And I'm not striving to tell anybody what to do. I'm just sharing from my own energetic throat box and archives. We never ever will allow anyone to think that it's okay to emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically mind fuck us and rape us with their words when they don't even know who the fuck they are and who we are. They're still wanting to learn. Hey, if you want to learn, say, hey, you wealthy spiritual being, I would like to work with you. How about y'all humble yourselves now? Because y'all know we got the keys. We got the keys when we don't even need the doctorate. We got the keys and don't even need that high school diploma. We got the keys and, well, I got my high school diploma, but what I'm saying is I'm making a point. We got the keys even if we don't have what most men or women on this planet think we should have, because we are already divine knowledge, divine wisdom. Ashe, receive it back. I hear I'm coming home. Who's coming home, baby? Well, whatever's coming home, may it be good for your soul. 15:55 on the clock. If it is not good for your soul, leave it where it's at. Because I'm telling you right now, gods respect gods. We don't disrespect each other. We don't use each other. We don't manipulate each other. We don't take from each other. We add. We add value. We give love, you know? And sometimes my love is what it is for people. My love is going to be what it is because you know why? I'm in the black of within myself. I love myself so much that I don't play about me no more. I stopped playing about me a long time ago. Even though other people kept trying to play with me, you know? Be mindful of these men too. Yo, that's not being real gods in their body. Because gods protect goddesses. Excuse me. I had an energy try to come up to me one day and tell me that I was a queen. And I said to myself within myself, is this mother effer trying to lower my vibration and my frequency to try to tell me who I am when I already know? And you know, sometimes you have to humor people. I humor people a lot and I allow people in my space because Most High said, allow them in your space. I'm going to teach them a lesson. And when I allow them in your space to teach them a lesson, I'm going to show them why they should not play with you, baby. So right now, I'm pulling out from my manifestation decks. You know, I'm not here to read anybody's fortune. I'm just here to put out the messages and the energy that's out right about now. You know? So, you know, add some value or get out my energy. Because Most High Source said, you don't want us running up in your house. Ziz. So stay up out of our houses. You know what I mean. And I ain't talking about a physical house. It's my house and I live here abundantly. No matter what I'm going through or flowing through, I'm flowing through it well. I am flowing through my energy well. I am flowing through all energy well because I am the end game for bullshit. I am the end game for bullshit. I do not do bullshit. My feet are vibrating, y'all. I'm feeling amazing. Let me tell y'all something. When I got outside and I got my God body back in alignment, I said, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. I don't care how much they try to come up in the children and do all that stuff. Nah, ain't nobody stopping God Most High's mission through me. You either gonna work well with me and pay me well, or you gonna sit the fuck down or get sat down, Most High said. That's not my word. That is the word of the Most High. So we're gonna all either make love or y'all gonna have to do what y'all gotta do. But one thing I'm not gonna do is make war with myself. Ashe, are y'all receiving these messages through my higher self? Good. I'm glad that class is now in session and everybody is getting their lessons the way that they need to. Because one thing about me, I know that I'm in tune with all the elements of nature and of this planet and of this earth. And sometimes when things try to come up in my energy and play too many games with their religious foolishness, wanting to magician my mind because they want to have dominion and control over the God in me, that wakes up something ancient and royal within me 1,000 times even more greater. So thank you, Most High Source, for clarity. So let's see. I'm also going to pull from my own deck here because I had to realize, yes, I have a whole child to take care of. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have time to be playing about me. Y'all probably play with y'all kids because y'all chose to do some shit that I chose not to do. And if I did do anything, it was to make sure that me and mine ate well. You know? So, you know, like anytime when somebody's in your space trying to force you to eat things that your body is not resonating with, that is called abuse. Spiritual abuse. So I'm going to let you know what that is so that you can know how to protect yourself and know that the universe got your back. Sometimes we have to say, no, get the fuck out of my energy. Peace be with you. Respectfully speaking, I will not entertain your offers today. I will not indulge in your toxicity today. Tomorrow, next week, Sunday afternoon, or whatever day you think that you're going to try to creep up in here with your ghostly ships. We rebuke you in the name of the Most High, and we will burn every ghostly ship down that tries to come into our space. You see how that works? Sometimes we gotta be like water. Sometimes we gotta be like fire. Sometimes we gotta be like spirit, calling on our ancestors. Let me tell you something. Ooh. I don't need a gym to be a powerhouse. I am a powerhouse. My muscles inside of my body heal themselves well, and they are powerful now. White blood cells fight. I am healing. I am well now. Every part of me is well now, and I am grateful for what I know. And I'm grateful I'm protected for who I am. I am a great investment to myself. And I'm grateful for those who invest well into me. I have no financial or karmic debts. They were never mine to carry. I release. I am a wealthy, amazing, divine, supreme God, goddess, emperor, empress, whatever you choose to resonate with inside of our bodies, inside of my body. I'm an amazing healer, an amazing shaman, whatever it is that you choose to resonate with. Or you can just say, I am universally, cosmically protected in my amazingness, right? Every time I step out in nature, I get my superpowers back. And no matter who tries to hold on to my child, I rebuke you in the name of the Most High. He's not yours. He belongs to me and the Most High. I don't believe in half the things other people believe in. You know, I feel like when we invest our time, our energy, and effort into our love, then you know what? It will return without us even having to ask or beg. We don't beg for love. We don't beg for finances. We don't beg for anything. We say, thank you, Most High Universe, for busting the universe wide open for me and making sure that all the money that I deserve and need right now rains down upon me. Thank you, Most High. I rebuke the spirit of poverty, lack. I rebuke the spirit of homelessness up off of me and all things that wish me well. That's under my yellow umbrella of protection. I remember who I am and I know who I am not. And I am grateful for my yellow umbrella that protects me and all that wish me well. I know I'm not here to finesse people for their money. I'm here to add value because I gift value with my true story. I don't have anything to hide. I don't have anything to lie with. I just have me and my stories. And hopefully they inspire someone who is going through or healing through what I have already flowed myself and got myself out of. 23:33 on the clock. But I will say this. I accept my potty mouth because it is beautiful, because it lets people know, don't you F with me. I accept all my divinity and my goodness because I remind people I am not the one. I am removing all unclean energy from my body and from my spirit that is carrying filthy energy that don't belong to me. I can smell them on me and I got to clear them off. So thank you, Most High, for clearing all nasty energy up off my body that don't belong to me. This is a time for purification now, you know? Newness. Even when there were things trying to come into our space to disrupt what the Most High want us to receive with ease, Most High just turned out their lights. I heard. Turning out them lights, cause them lights going off. Playing with a G, gonna get you fucked up. Never come with my energy, trying to play. Make sure you leave that check before you go on your way. You hear that? They gotta leave that check before they go on their way. 24:44 on the clock. We're not playing these dumbass games with you people. We're not doing it. I say no. So, any type of weird energy that you might have encountered, Most High sources, don't even think about it anymore. Let it go. Let it go, baby. Because anybody that tried to limit you wanted your power, said source. They can't have it. It don't belong to them. The DNA don't match. So either they're going to honor us for who we are, or they get no respect. They're not going to digitally play with us. They're not going to digitally fuck us. They're not going to emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically F our minds anymore, because we F our own minds with our own love. We un-F our minds with our own affirmations of love. So whatever we need to do, or whatever it is that Most High is guiding you to do what needs to be done for you, for your peace, please go and do that. But as I get back onto this read here, please excuse the lighting. I require some more lighting. The way the lighting is set up in here, it's a little whatever it is right now, but I'm working with the space I have for right now, because I know that Most High is going to, put me in a better position. I feel it. It's like when things try to come up in your space. I don't even like to say that I have enemies anymore. I don't believe in them anymore. They don't even get any power. I am not even an enemy to myself anymore. I am a gift to myself. I am amazing. I will be a consistent gift to myself. I now declare and decree I am and will consistently be a consistent gift to myself, being myself, receiving gifts along the way. I am grateful, Most High, for every gift that abundantly flows well to me and through me, consistently with ease. And whatever I don't know now, I trust that you will send me an amazing team of beautiful people that got me. And I'm grateful. Peace to the gods and the beautiful ones. Anyway, I had to get back on my chi, get back on my me, inner self, G, me, I. Anyway, here's the cards. We got authenticity, healing, spiritual fire. That fire is popping, baby. It's coming back. See, something with water tried to take our fire. And Most High Source said that shit is coming back. They about to get burned up, said Most High. I don't know what that means, but hey, it's what it is. Nothing but positive energy is overflowing in this space. Anything that doesn't belong to me, Most High God, we will transmute and alchemize it for our greatest and highest good. Now, yes? But yeah, I'm waiting for things to get the way it needs to get right now, because, they try to take joy and it's not happening, because you know what? I raise my joy where I'm at because I am sunshine. I raise my joy wherever I'm at because I am sunshine. Do not try to come to me with your false religious practices. I rebuke them in the name of the Most High. It will never manifest with my DNA. You either work well with me for who I am, or you leave me where I'm at and you go about your business. Stay out of my energy, though. Thank you, Most High. Thank you for my clear guides. Thank you for all things that cover and shield me. See, that's what we have to do. Make it nice and simple, Most High Source says. I'm grateful for all things that cover and shield me now. Authenticity is letting us know that we are opening ourselves up, and Most High is assisting us with opening up ourselves for the way of truth so that we can be truth. So I'm grateful for all things that keep me in balance with my own inner truths, my own energy within me. I'm grateful for all things that add value and truth and balance, keeps me balanced in my emotional, mental, spiritual, physical body. I'm grateful for all the good food that's abundantly prepared for me. Thank you, Most High, for preparing that table. Thank you for the energy within me that prepared the table for me that the Most High wants me to eat well from. Thank you for all things that are working. You see how that works? Yes? I am healing well because I'm amazing, and I am highly, fully supported by my divine spiritual team. I am on the path of already knowing that I am well now. I have nothing else to heal. If anything, there's people outside and around us that need to heal. And anyone that is not accepting you for who you are, they do not like themselves for who they are. So with that being said, let us ring the bell on that and say, thank you, Most High. I'm grateful I love myself for who I am. I am the spirit of fire, and I shine in my power unreservedly because I am limitless fire. I am limitless water. I am limitless air. I am limitless love. I am limitless wealth. I am limitlessly receiving abundance, wealth, love, joy, peace, goodness, grace, gratitude. I'm grateful that I attract more gratitude. I'm grateful I attract more abundant love. I'm grateful I attract more abundant wealth now. And my dream states, awakened states, and reality, and all my lifetimes that I live now. I am present with the best part of me now. I am grateful for the circle of life that keeps me well. I am gifting myself good blessings to accomplish my quest that Most High wants me to accomplish. And there is no man or woman or child or anything on this planet that will stop that. Ashe? Most High wanted me to remember the movie Godzilla, the new movie that came out with Godzilla. Do y'all remember when Godzilla, because he was the alpha, right? And they kept sending these other ones, the peasants. They were basically people that were not, because, you know, King Kong was a royal one, you know? Right? Y'all following me? Follow the story. But the ones that were not as royal as King Kong kept trying to send foolishness in his space, right? Kept trying to send foolishness in his space through a child, right? And King Kong had to whip this child's ass and teach this child a lesson, right? This is going somewhere. Sometimes when people are trying to come into the storm. See, I walked outside and the rain done came down, so something amazing is happening. The sun was shining, but when I stepped outside and did my walk, the rain just started coming down. And I just pulled, I tell you, Yamaya came out. When I was pulling, you know, and Oya came out. You see, this is what it is. Anytime anyone does anything wrong to us and does things to us with a malicious intent, our universe, it purifies all of that. And right now, all the water that's coming down is for purification, Most High Source says. But Most High Source said, remember, and let us not forget. Because sometimes people will send foolishness into our space and then they get smacked out of our vortex, out of our energetic frequency, out of our spiritual spaceship. We've overcame so much. I've overcame a lot. And this is my story. While I'm sharing my story, I'm also empowering. While I'm sharing my story, I'm also adding value. While I'm sharing my story, I'm also gifting good joy and goodness to you. While I'm sharing my story, I'm also saying thank you, Most High God, for letting them floodgates come through. When I'm sharing my story, I'm saying thank you, Most High God. Make sure that I don't drown and me and my baby don't drown in the storm. When I share my story, I'm saying thank you, Most High God, for covering and shielding me. When I say Most High God, I'm talking about the Most God within me. Yes. And all that's in alignment with the divine within me. Right? Catch this moment. But I had to be grateful. I had to be thankful. Because when the storm starts coming, my team comes raining down. We always win. We never lose. We are always consistently winning. We never lose. I have no hate for anything or anyone that I do not know and have not met personally. But what I can say is that anyone that played in my energy or with my frequency, peace, healing, and light is all I can gift you. Because you know what? My frequency belongs to me. And I respect everyone's frequency. Long as you respect the energy frequency within me, you know. But you hear that storm? My ancestors found me, man. My ancestors are here, they said. And when I was talking to my higher self, my spirit, my protectors, an amazing spirit of G came through me and said his name was Oludamare. And I had to say, wow, I must be something special for the higher ups to want to communicate well with me, huh? So I must be something special when there's certain celebrities and politicians and people that want to know what I know, that want to work well with me. But you know what? Make me an offer that the universe, the Most High, and me will not refuse. And then maybe we will say yes, but we are not going to consistently share things with you if you're not going to add value and be fair. That's it. 34, 37. Excuse me, 34, 33. Those are sevens, my bad. But all of my luck belongs to me and my divine source and creator and my ancestors that wish me well. And my ancestors only gift those who have been good to me gifts. through me. You know? And I had to realize that when I seen everybody playing in my face with my gifts. But I took my power back. And I called in the bison spirits. You know? Because bison is almost like a totem pole for abundance. So abundant wealth and love. Abundant joy, abundant goodness, abundant peace and prosperity. Because there's no other thing about healing. We don't have anything to heal. It is the people outside of us that need to heal now. We have no addictions. We have none of that. But I do enjoy everything from the earth. Good herb, good crystals, salt, water, you know. That feels good to my body. But I realized there was a lot of energy around me that was trying to come into it. I had to say, Most High, no, this is not my energy frequency. I need you to turn down the frequency that doesn't belong to me and mute it now, Most High. And put a permanent mute button on that frequency that is not mine. And I invoke all of my ancestors and all things that work well with me, or the purest energy in the highest light. I need you to put a mute button on every frequency that try to come against me and my child. In our dream states, awakened states, and reality, and spirit and flesh, I now declare and decree, we are wealthy and rich now. We are amazing. We are well housed. We are well loved. We are protected and safe. We are stable. We are secure. We are abundantly living well now. And there will not be not one person on this planet that will hurt us anymore, Most High Source says. So even though when it seems like we're angry, we're not angry. We're passionate. We're very passionate. And something tried to make my son make me think that I was yelling at him. I had to explain to him, I'm not yelling at you, son. I'm passionate. There's a difference. Wake up, get strong. Get strong with me, son. Wake up, get strong with me. I used to say the same thing to my daughter. You know, I wouldn't require you to be strong with me and by my side. Not against me, you know? 37:07 on the clock. But I speak my truth because it's what it is. But I know my kids gonna come back to me when it's time, when the Most High wants them to. In whatever version Most High sends them to me. But now I open up the dance of synchronicities. And I am grateful. And I know that my father did say, my higher self within me did say, that a storm was coming. You know what I'm saying? And you remember how, like, and I'm using certain analogies for a reason. If you've watched the movie Color Purple and there was a storm coming, and Miss Seeley knew it. And you know, healers, we know when storms is coming. You know? Doesn't mean we're supposed to stay in abusive situations. We just know when a storm is coming. But we thank Most High that when that storm comes, it brings clarity. It clears out what doesn't belong, and we clear our vision. And we stay beauty on our path. It's like Beauty and the Beast. But you know what? It was our beast inside of our beauty that we had to tame within ourselves. It wasn't for no one outside of us to do. Healing family timelines. We are now freeing ourselves from the secrets of things that try to keep our treasures hidden from our spiritual and physical eye and ear gates. You hear that? Them gifts is coming, baby. I think I'm going to open up the window to welcome in that rain because I love the sound of thunder and rain. You know? It sounds so beautiful when it's coming down, y'all. Thank you. And Source said, I'm going to move this phone over to the water, you know? But a lot of things are working and flowing. Can you hear it? Listen to the sound. And isn't it beautiful? I'm going to just sit here and just let you just hear that beautiful sound and know that I came to bring the thunder. They bringing that thunder to wash away all the magic. They're bringing in all that thunder to wash away all the sadness, all the hate. They're bringing in all the rain to wash away all the impurities. They're bringing in the rain to clear out what doesn't belong. They're bringing in the rain to purify our mind, heart, bodies, and spirits of all impure souls that did not serve or wish us well. They bring it in that rain. They bring it in that rain. You hear that? They bringing in the rain, baby. So know this. We thirst and lack for nothing, and we call all things back to us that tried to put us in a position to thirst, because now the universe is bringing that water. That water. That Aquarian good energy water, that good water. That purification water. You know? 40:04 on the clock, that good water. So be like water, 40:44 on the clock. It's actually 4:44. Be like water, baby. Because them storms is working, baby. So sit there for a second and take that in. Because that right there is beautiful. All of the elements of nature work well with we. All of the elements of nature work well with we. I am nature. I am a walking force of nature. I am grateful. For I am all that I am. And Most High will reveal to all those that I am who I am. I am grateful for all those who put respect on my crown and on my name. I done crawled myself out the mud, baby. My dragons is with me every day. So it's time to take them spiritual baths. That's what the universe is letting us know. So if you have a funny odor to your body, that's not your aura. That's not your energy. I just want to share that. But that's all going to get purified in the water. You know? I've been guided to share with somebody. You might want to use some vinegar, some salt, some black soap, whatever it is, and clear your aura. You know? Clear your aura, baby. Epsom salt. Mix it. You know? Charge it in the sunlight if you can for right now. But if you cannot, that's okay. You are the sun. Call your sun inside of you and place the sun inside what you need. I was guided to share this because you know what? We share our knowledge. Not with the intention to cause harm. That lightning just struck. I'll be back. I'm going to go grab me some more water because I still have to finish the rest of this read. So enjoy that for a little bit. So yeah, doesn't that sound beautiful? Did y'all get y'all water bath? 44, 47 on the clock. Those are 11s. You got your water guy? Allow the thunder to clap for you. Most High Source within me says, allow the water to clap back for you. Allow fire to clap back for you. Allow the air to clap back for you. Allow all the elements of nature to clap back for you. How? Ashe. O'Shea. Who is O'Shea in my energy frequency? There was someone with the name O'Shea that's in my energy. Why? Do you have good intentions? If not, get out. But yeah, as I'm sitting here and I'm just observing and just being grateful, with my tambourine in my hand, see that? Sometimes you got to do that when the storm comes and say thank you. And right now I'm going to do a thank you dance. Thank you, Most High, for bringing down your love. Thank you, Most High, for flowing your work to me. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Most High. And see where I'm at. Who I am scares the fuck out of people. They get nervous. I'm not here to live with fear. I'm here to live with abundant love, abundant greatness, abundant joy. You hear that? Yeah. Yes, ancestors. We are victorious. We are victorious. We are victorious. The rain is a confirmation, you know? We are not what other people think of us. I am not what other people think of me. I am who I am, and I'm grateful for all the elements that work well with me. I'm grateful for the water. I'm grateful for the divine. And listen, my father made his promise because he told me. The Most High. My divine source and creator let me know within myself which are the divine masculine aspects of my feminine that protect the feminine within me. Ashe. He told me he was going to bring that storm. But he also told me, 4811, 14, which is a 5, is that correct? Anything else, Source? But yeah, our energy is only flowing and working for those who add value now. You don't add value, everything is now coming back to us. And we must send you all healing light, Most High says. We cannot be a part of all of your wars and all of your foolish fuckery because we have been lowering our frequency too much, and that's not good for us, you know? And I told you people that when you come into my space, sometimes my dialect changes because of my ancestors. I'm grateful for every last one of them that work well with me, that are in tune with nature. But you see, I just walked outside before I did this message. The sun was out. There was a lot of shippy ships shipping up in the clouds. I saw my people, you know? And I did my walk around in my black dress with my turquoise popping and my silver. You know? Waiting to get my copper energy back in full alignment. I have to go and get me some more good copper jewelry. I'm grateful for good copper jewelry that come with good energy, you know? But yeah, anything that doesn't come with good energy, I have to leave it where it's at, Most High Source says. Because healers have to be with healers. Shamans have to be with shamans. Gods got to be with gods. Or either we all have to come together and be good and well with and for each other. 5011 on the clock. You know, that's what Most High Source said. Most High Source said we can no longer lower our frequency. We got to keep raising it up. So right now the water is purification. Purification for our minds, our body and soul. So wherever you feel good at, where the sun is at, be there and be there where it needs to be at. Within self, you're already light, you're already sun, you're already joy, we're already that. We just had to remember that, you know? That's all. We just had to remember that 50-50 on the clock. We had to remember that 50-55. But yeah, we have to know that everything is working. And that rain sounds amazing. All right, let me go back to the read, y'all. I'm going to bring my phone back to the read. But do y'all hear that? Just listen. But as my story, I will tell you, be mindful you allow your energy. You know? Because our body can smell when someone has done sex, magic, and rituals with our energy. Because you know why? We can smell ourselves. And when we smell ourselves and ourselves don't smell like ourselves, we have to say, Most High Source, whatever doesn't smell like us and you, I want you to return it back to its rightful owner as you see fit. I just want to share that with someone that might need to know that. Because sometimes people don't understand or know what they're dealing with. I know sometimes I'm still learning and growing and flowing within self, especially when I've had a lot trying to project foolishness, you know. But I know who I am now. I know who I am now. Present. So everybody can keep their projections and their foolishness. Anyone that's viewing me privately, if you do not have good intentions, your karma is going to be exactly what the Most High wants it to be for you. And my karma is going to be exactly what the Most High wants for me, because you know why? I do things from a space of good, great intention. So ladies, make sure you take your love flower baths, you know? Take you some love flower bath. Whatever that feels for you. Men, if you're not into that, do your showers. There's nothing wrong with the man exfoliating, clearing off them impurities off his skin. Most men know that. Especially if they tapped in the way we are. It's time for the God to come back home to herself, himself. It's time for the gods to come together. With peace. I always let people know I'm only a one-partner person. I don't need a whole bunch of partners. But if I have people that want to work well with me, then I'm okay with that. But as far as lovers, I only require one. Because I am all many in one body. You know how that is? I am all many in one body. Isn't that crazy? That might sound crazy to most people. So that's why a lot of people like to come in our energy, because they know who we are. The Most High Source said that is going to stop. You know? I don't even have the need to want to. I do like to get my nails done from time to time, but I had to realize that I can't allow everybody to touch me. So you know what? I got to do my nails myself. You know? I have to do my hair myself, because everybody can't touch my crown. Everybody don't come with that good energy. We want to be around people with great, good energy and good intentions. Anybody that's afraid of us, no. 54:44 on the clock. Healing light to them, though. But I'm not here to live with fear. when I know that my divine creator already told me who I am and what I am becoming now. Okay? Most High God gave me a promise before my birthday, on my birthday, and I believe that what Most High said is going to happen will happen. There's not one soul low vibing on this planet that can lower my vibration ever and never again. Say that with me and receive it. We are amazing. Get these exes out of your life that don't want nothing for you. Because they want to be with you because they see your child as a cash cow. Or they might see you as a cash cow. No, we're not no fucking cows. We are divine, amazing healers that deserve to receive our value the way the Most High wants us to receive it. 55:55 on the clock. That's it. We are amazing. And we are awesome. So anybody that is afraid of how we speak, they're afraid of who we are. I even told my young son, I can't live with you if you're going to walk in fear. You're going to have to let go. But I also had to be patient and, understanding that he's healing from family heartbreak with me as well. He's dealing with that. He's just striving to figure that out. And a lot of our children are, because they're trying to understand what the frick is going on. But then they see things. They see things higher than we can. They know the family members that don't like us. They know the family members who've been trying to manipulate us. Our children see everything. If they protect you, your children are going to protect you and see everything that your family has done. Anybody whose child is going through something, I've been guided to share something with you that was shared with me along my walks and travels. Take some vinegar with some sea salt and some rice. Place it in a pouch with 7 pennies inside that pouch. Okay? And then put it over your child's head overnight. And you got to wrap their head up. Wrap it up. When you finish washing it, you know what I'm saying? You got to wash their crown first, Most High said. And then you put your prayers over them weekly. You don't have to do it every day. Because our children, they can pray for themselves. I taught my son how to pray over himself. Confirmation. Thank you. Thank you, family. Ha! That's that big God energy. That's that big God energy. We attract that big, big God energy. We attract that big, big God energy. We attract that big, big God energy. Yes, we do. That's what we do. So anything that's in our energy that's impure, it's going to get washed away. That is confirmation. All impurities are being washed away now. Make it clap. Thank you, thunder. Make it clap. Man, all that water is flowing. Cancer, Sun, Pisces, Moon, Leo, Rising. Scorpio, North Node, Life Path 1. Most High Source, anyone that tried to manipulate that, may it reverse now for my greatest and highest good. Anyone that attempted to use the zodiacs against me, may it reverse now for our greatest and highest good. Anyone that tried to attempt to use my energy against me, may it reverse now for our greatest and highest good. Peace to the G-O-D-I and the good ones. All the beautiful ones. It took me a minute to wake back up. It was like taking some time, So I'm grateful. The one thing I'm going to tell you is that the Creator who created us, my Creator, from where I come from, don't play about me. So thank you, Creator, for washing away all the magic that I saw at my window. I'm glad that it's gone now. Sometimes I'll see where there's too much debris or there's just a ridiculous amount, And then Most High will just come and wash it out. Newness is coming. So the full moon is coming on, what, the 10th? Oh, yeah, every moon ritual. that does not wish us well, it will automatically reverse and backfire for our greatest and highest good. The archangels have spoken. And I think today is what, Tuesday, right? Today Tuesday, people? Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, and the rain is flowing. You know, I've been hearing a lot of things up in the spirit. You know? I've been hearing a lot of things in the spirit. And I had to pull my energy back from people that felt entitled. You know? You ever see that message, and I'm not judging anybody, I'm just saying sometimes I see things and it just annoys my spirit, you know? When someone will say something foolish out their mouth, you know, and they're all about money. Be all about money. Go ahead. I'm about Most High's love. You know? I'm about Most High's love. And that's it. That's all we can be about, Most High's love. I hope y'all enjoying this message and this beautiful rain with me, y'all, because it feels amazing. You know? But I don't bow to any other god. And I just seen something wrong. Was that a frog that ran past? It looked like a frog that just ran past my window. Feeling light. You know? That's what it looked like. It looked like a frog. But yeah, oh man. Yeah, man. Oh, gone. That makes a whole lot of sense. That makes a whole lot of sense why the rain came today and the message that came through me yesterday came through, because my spirit team was like, we had enough. We done with y'all. Y'all did too much now. My daughter tried to help you out. You know, my child. Anyway, listen. Keep pushing. Keep moving. Keep flowing. Beautiful ones. This message will only work for those that wish me well. You don't send a value and add value to my channel, get the fuck out my space. We block, cancel, and rebuke you now in the name of the Most High. But I'm thankful for those who do view me privately that have good intentions. Peace be with you.